Hi, good morning, everyone. Meets the Money Honey here. February 11th, 2025, Tuesday. We are looking at the daily Bitcoin chart. You can see this slow moving upward action here. We are above the VWAP. This is the daily time frame. Yes, I know we do have a strong bullish signal, but it looks like we are moving up. A lot of volatility in the market this week. We've got Fed Chair Powell speaking today. Got some inflation reporting coming out tomorrow. Then we've got producer price index on Thursday and happy Valentine's Day retail sales. So brace for volatility this week. I do think once we get through at least inflation reporting, we're going to see, this is my opinion, not financial advice, clear this $100,000 mark and then continue to move up. If you see our second resistance level here on the top of this linear channel is 125.95. And if we do what we have done in the past, if you look back, we've punched out of this channel. So punching out of this second resistance level, a lot of times we head towards these other levels before we resume and have a pullback. So we could see, as high as 127.5 in the top of this move. So waiting to get through this volatility. If you look at futures, we're down currently pre-market, and that explains a lot. I do want to take a look at a couple of stocks that we've had we've had earnings on. So McDonald's yesterday, let's go to McDonald's, had a huge move. Let me remove these drawings here because I was taking a look at this earlier. Check this out. I mean, that's awesome. What a gap there. So reached a high of 310. And of course, positive news will do this. Even though, I don't think it was like awesome. Traders see opportunity. When something's not at the top of the game, there's room for improvement. So that's the thought process there. So that, that would explain that significant move. Now, before I got into this stock, I would want to take a look at a smaller time frame. So let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. And this looks like it's setting up for your textbook bull flag here. Let's just draw this out so we get an idea of where we might want to get into this thing. So before I took a trade on this, I would want to see a break of this bull flag pattern, a retest, and then a resumption upward. So let's look at the next level on this thing. We'll have to go to the hourly chart. So the third resistance level is at 312. Currently, we're down a little bit pre-market. But it's also showing, based on this strong move, a second take profit of 315. That could be because we're going to break through this level, then retest, and then maybe have a pullback. It could be that, or it could be, we're going to move up to this fourth resistance level. That's a really strong move for McDonald's. But before I did anything, I would want to see us go through this bull flag pattern before I took a trade. Now, if we break out of this thing, we could be coming back down here. Typically when we do fall through a pattern like that, we're going to retrace to a fib level. So let's draw it from the beginning of this move. So I'm going to say down here at this level, and then to the top, the all-time high. It's kind of hard to see this. But a lot of times when we have a retracement, we come back, significant before we resume that upward move. So you could, see it come back to around 300, 301. before it continues upwards. It does have room to run though. So if you look at this daily chart, it has fallen out of this channel. So if it got, back up in this channel and held, that's a pretty good move here for McDonald's. Back to the top of this, you're looking probably at 350. Again, this is just my opinion. Do your own homework on this, not financial advice. I just give ideas and things for you guys to watch for because that's what I'm looking at. Let's take a look at Coca-Cola. Earnings out on this one. Pre-market move. That's significant. I mean, that's fantastic. So I want to zoom in to see exactly what we're looking at. When we see these kind of broken candles, volume may be spotty. Yeah, so it's not got like crazy, crazy strong volume. But it is, coming back down to retest before we move upward. Um, Great news here, strong bullish signal. Looks like we may be heading to 1440, which is the second resistance level. So zoom in on your smaller time frame charts to see where you want to get your entry. Now it has shown us a little bit, a pullback signal here. It's not a strong bearish signal, it's a pullback. And that's understandable considering we've had such a strong move pre-market with earnings. So we could be coming back down to this 200 period moving average before we resume upward. So watch the smaller time frame for your good entry. And then, you'll get you kind of will see a hold, retest, and then a resumption of the upward move. All right, I think that's where I'm going to cut it today. Watch out for volatility in the markets. Once we get through the Fed testimony today, you could see a positive pop this afternoon, which would be good because that gives us a good outlook on what we're going to see, hopefully the rest of the week. So I would say happy trading, set your stop losses. If you like what I'm bringing, please consider subscribing, giving me a like, and your feedback in the comments below. You can also follow me on Blue Sky at Meech MH at Blue Sky. But thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.